Hello everybody, it's now for 10 days that the MOOC Solar Energy is available on the edX platform. And in the first week, over 20,000 students actively participated in this course. That's amazing. I also have seen many interesting discussions on the various blogs which we have in this course. For instance, the one dedicated to the history of the solar energy technology. In my video clip, I was limited, of course, by the number of important steps in this technology or events in the development of the technology. However, you guys already contributed with also providing us many examples of big steps or small steps in the history of solar energy technology. For instance, the one which I did not mention was the concept suggested by Leonardo da Vinci himself. It's a solar concentrator. Or, for instance, this link to a paper in the Electrical Experimenter from 1960, where already a very successful sun power plant is discussed. Another interesting blog was dedicated to your opinion of the future of solar energy. And in this blog, many interesting discussions and also crucial aspects to the future of solar energy were already discussed. I will mention a few which I noticed on this blog, like for instance the concept of energy payback time. The energy payback time is the time that a solar cell generates a certain amount of energy which is equal to the energy used to make the solar cell. We will come back to this concept at the end of week 5 and week 6. And we also discuss the energy payback time of the various solar cell technologies, as it is an important concept definition. Other discussion I saw coming back was the resources of the materials, as we use a variety of PV technologies at the moment. Although crystalline silicon is the most dominant one, we also have other technologies, and they are based on other semiconductor materials. Some of them may not be abundantly available, and so we will discuss the abundance of our resource materials for the various technologies at the end of week 5 and week 6. Another topic which I saw often coming back in the blog was energy storage. Of course, if our electricity generation starts to heavily depend on solar energy, we will have the problem of short-term fluctuations which can destabilize the grid. But we will also have the challenge of long-term fluctuations like the seasonal fluctuations. So storage of electricity becomes very important. So one of the possible solutions for the future we will discuss in week 6, which is solar fuel. So we convert solar light into chemical energy again. So that will be coming back in week 6. Then also there was discussion on grid parity. Grid parity means that the cost price of the energy you get out of your PV system is the same as that what you would pay if you get it out of the grid. There are many different definitions of grid parity, so we will tackle that in week 7 and 8. So you will get more familiar with that concept. Furthermore, in the blogs, I recognize that some students had problems with several definitions which we have used in week 1. It's about irradiance and spectral power density, the difference between watt peak and efficiency. What do I really mean with equivalent sun hours and the capacity factor of a technology? So I will have an additional short video where I'm trying to explain those definitions in more detail. Furthermore, assignments 1.4 and 1.5 were considered to be the most difficult ones. And these exercises will, after the deadline, explained in more detail by students. So we will make a video on that. Furthermore, There was some discussion on the blog that in the assignments, certainly for the questions where you had to put as an answer a number, one attempt was too strict, and I fully agree with those students who complained. So we have changed this policy, and so for the assignments, it means that you will have 3 attempts for exercises in which the input should be a number. Note that multiple choice questions, you still have only 1 attempt. We have the videos of the lectures available now in many different qualities. So the lowest resolution will give you videos with a size from 15 to 25 megabytes. So I hope that anyone experienced problems, anyone with downloading them due to the size. Furthermore, the slides and the text, you can download them as PDF files, so it means you don't have to be online all the time to study the course. And the last announcement is that in week 2 and week 3 you will need more formulas than we have provided you in the first week in the formula sheet. So the formula sheet has been updated with more formulas for week 2 and week 3. So I advise you to check it out. For the rest, I wish you a lot of success and enjoy week 2 and week 3 of this solar energy course. See you all in the course.